let's see what he has to say.
We have to keep in mind that there is a plan from Egypt and the Arab countries. We're being invited by Mohammed bin Salman to discussions in Riyadh. I think the point is how do we make this work in a way that is good for everybody? Right. Obviously, we have to look at the best interests of the United States, of the people in the region, especially to my people of Jordan. And we're going to have some interesting discussions today. I think one of the things that we can do right away is take 2,000 children that are either cancer children or in a very ill state to Jordan as quickly as possible, and then wait for, I think, the Egyptians to present their plan on how we can work with the president to work on the Gaza challenges.
They're going to be living safely. They're not going to be killed, murdered, and having to leave every 10 years, because I've been watching this for so.
True, right? Like, listen, I know we don't want to hear it. I know it sucks. It hurts. It's painful. We don't want to accept the truth. But the reality is, and he's saying it just like I'm saying it, why should we just keep watching you be murdered like this? Listen, get the message. You cannot stay there any longer. It's done.
We're going to work out something with Egypt.
But Mr. President,
yeah, you might as well say 100 because he's on his knees and you know it. But here's the reality. The reason why that 2,000 is nothing. First off, that's just symbolism because they don't want to take anyone. Whether they have cancer or not, they don't want them. So for them to take some, that's symbolic to say, all right, we'll start with a little bit and then we'll probably take 5, 10, 15, 20,000 more. They know how this goes, right? And that's just temporary because Jordan's days are numbered. That whole territory is coming at some point as well. And so is the eastern part of Egypt. So both of those pawns are in place. So when their number is called, they know exactly what to do. Pawn in Jordan and the pawn in Egypt.
You know, don't forget, they only want to be on the Gaza Strip because they don't know anything else. They've never had an alternative. And they don't want to be on the Gaza Strip, but they have no choice. They have to be.
They want to be in the Gaza Strip. That's their home. Their forefathers have lived there. Arabian people don't typically move around. They just live, and they don't want to leave. So you're selling us a bill of goods there, sir. Not that I care, but I got to call you on it.
And they're being killed there at levels that nobody's ever seen. No place in the world is as dangerous as the Gaza Strip. They don't want to be there. They have no alternative. When they have an alternative, not one person will want to stay where they are. Nobody wants to stay there. They're living in hell. It's a death trap.
What do you think about the U.S. taking over the Gaza Strip? Do you want to see the U.S. own the Gaza Strip?
Well, I think, as I said earlier, the president is looking at Egypt coming to present their plan. As I said, we will be in Saudi Arabia to discuss how we can work with the president and with the United States. So I think
Saudi, another one on their knees.
Wait until the Egyptians can come and present to the president and not get ahead of ourselves.
And is there a parcel of land in Jordan that you're willing to have Palestinians?
Well, I think what we said, I have to look at the best interests of my country. I think the president is very happy that we do this thing with 2,000 children as quickly as possible. And again, I believe that the president is looking forward to getting a group of us Arabs here to discuss the overall plan.
And last